fish on. Yep. Big one.
Yeah. There we go. Might get another.
Another one.
Yeah,
Yep. Got him on.
More appropriate. It's coming to the surface, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Good morning. Out here, gonna do 2 days of yellowfin fishing here at Oregon Inlet. Gonna try some DIY tuna fishing. I'm here with my buddy Joe and Jack. If you've watched videos of me fishing on the Epic here, you've seen Jack before. Had a couple days away from work and the weather is nice, which doesn't always make for the best tuna bite, but we're gonna give it our best because you really can't be out on the rough days in a small boat anyway. But got some 50s, got some sea witches. Gonna try to play our part, get a little sliver of the pie if there's any left over. A lot of boats fishing right now, so it makes it a little tricky, but we're hoping to get a chance at them. Okay. It has been a little while since I've caught a yellowfin at Oregon Inlet. I know that if you've been watching my channel for a while, you have seen plenty of yellowfin fishing with my friends on the Epic, but I just have not had a chance to do that as much lately, and I've also had some poor success when I've gone up to Oregon Inlet to try fishing for them. But I was able to get out with my neighbor who had never caught any yellowfin before in North Carolina. We took his boat up there, and I rigged everything to the best of my ability. My first time really doing all of that myself. Got my ballyhoos swimming to the best of my ability, and got to give it a try on my own, which was kind of neat. Haven't gotten to do that before. But we were able to catch a couple fish. The weather was a little less than ideal for a good tuna bite, and there were a lot of boats out because it was pretty weather in May. You're just going to have that. But I was happy with what we were able to do, and I hope you enjoy this little trip that we got to go on. Our first bit of action on the day was over here on this planer rod on the left, and I rigged that up exactly how we would for wahoo fishing because it's very effective down in Morehead City where we do it. But since we're tuna fishing, I just rigged it up on fluoro, and we were pulling through some pilot whales when this happened.
Oh, there we go. Did he stay on?
Yep, I got it.
Way to go. Hey, what?
I don't know, slow the boat down. I think it's a fish. I hope we didn't snag a dolphin. Slow the boat all the way down. Might be a big ass tuna.
Still on?
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, I guess just start cranking everything in.
Okay.
I can probably help. Barely, just one motor.
Stay on that.
I think we might have snagged a porpoise.
One motor.
I hope it's a tuna though. So right out of the gate, I could tell that something just wasn't right here. I was really hoping, I mean, we were right next to some dolphins and pilot whales when this happened, and that's a really good time to get a bite. But I've caught a few tunas and this thing just wasn't acting right. But I was gonna stick with it for a little bit to make sure. I don't know, it seems too strong to be a tuna, but we'll see. Might have hooked a porpoise. I hope so too.
I don't want to hurt him.
Could be a big eye.
Then what do you do?
What?
Then we can keep him?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna, Joe, turn the boat to the right so I don't touch the motors with the line. You can give me a little bump in gear and turn right. Okay. Yeah. It's just, all right, out of gear. It's just not acting right. We might have hooked a manta ray, actually. That sounds more appropriate. It's coming to the surface, whatever it is. Yeah, just get those up.
You want to get on this, Jack? Yeah, get on it. I'm gonna try to do damage control. Yep. Yep. All right, we'll just leave it right here. I'm gonna crank this 80 up. Hey, whatever it is big as hell. But I think it seems too big. But we'll find out, hopefully. Probably not. No, a bluefin would have taken so much more line. I feel like we snagged something. Because it's just dead weight. I think it's something not what we want. I've been wrong before. You can eat anything, but I don't think it's advised.
Well, for dinner.
Whoa, there goes a manta ray right there. I think that's what we have.
About time to bump it up for the first time.
All right, here, I'll crank. Gosh dang.
Just like right on the verge.
Yeah, it is.
We don't even complain.
Oh, hell no. Maybe we're learning why nobody pulls a planer here for tuna. But the Epic, we've never hooked one on it. No, this is acting right for a manta ray, in my opinion. Hey, we got a little excitement.
Yeah.
All right, Jack, you ready to try this? Just wait, just wait. I'm gonna swing it over to you, and if it goes, you can leave one clip on. If it takes, you can leave one of them attached. All right, time to see if I can get this thing on the reel. God, that's a lot of pressure. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
I was saying, bluefin do this much pressure?
Yeah, but he would have taken a lot of string first. Get ready to turn, Joe.
Yeah.
Because I once we got the planer off, I've not gained any line. I've lost a shit ton since seas. And you know how much pressure's on there.
I don't want to break the boat, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to break it. So if you want to bump me in gear, yeah, and then I'm gonna hold the spool.
So this went on for a lot longer than you see, but it lasted probably 10 minutes total, and I felt like I had a pretty clear idea that this was not a fish and didn't want to waste any more of our fishing time, so we went ahead and broke it off.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna try holding the spool. There we go. Okay, set them back out. Check our, well, maybe we'll go ahead and, yeah, here, you want to reel that in, and I'll.
Well, we lost the fish. I just saw I've caught yellowfin underneath skipjacks lots. Like there's days when you see the little dudes jumping like that, and you throw your popper, 60-pounder airs out. Wow, we just marked a huge mark.
That might be a little water bait.
Yeah,
It could be a manta ray.
that's a huge mark.
Yeah, that looks like a decent mark to me.
What? School bonita.
Oh, really? Good. Were they like swimming or jumping?
Swimming.
I see a manta ray over there too. We're hooked up on the planer.
All right.
Yep, we got him on. Come back and help. We're hooked up, Jack.
Yeah.
Straighten the boat out because the planer's going right.
Copy.
We might have lost him. Nope, he's still there. Speed up, Joe. Speed
Talk
up,
to me.
Speed up. Okay. It's
not very big, whatever it is.
Okay.
Or at least doesn't seem.
You want me to reel?
You want to, or you want?
No, I meant you want me to reel anything in.
No, we really don't even get to do anything actually.
Okay.
Jack, you want to do the honors here, or you?
Go for it.
It's pretty small. It might just be one of those. Might be one of those skipjacks or something.
Okay. Well, it's an upgrade from the manta ray.
Hell yeah,
It is. It could be a wahoo too, though. I'm pretty sure he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. I got it. I don't know, something small. No, I felt it head shaking and it ran at me. Oh yeah, he's still there. Slow down just a little, Joe. I think I'm probably gonna sling whatever it is. Unless it's a wahoo though, which is possible. All right, speed up, speed up, speed up. All right. Looks like a skipjack.
Yeah, that's what you saw, I think, Jack.
Yep, definitely is.
Oh, fish on!
Yep.
Big one!
Yeah. There we go. Hell yeah.
I saw him hit. No, take it, take it.
Good. This is gonna be a nice fish here. As long as it's not a maybe mark that.
Done.
All right, start. Just wait a minute. Might get another.
Another one on.
Yep, got him on. Crank tight. All right, just keep driving. These are gonna be yellowfin.
This one's on?
No, it came off. Just leave it for now. All right, slow down. Oh, you gotta move this rod here. Move that rod. Yeah, this is gonna be a yellowfin here, Joe.
Okay.
Saw Martine was coming down on me.
Whoa, you're hitting the. Pick the rod up because it's hitting this line.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, you said you had you over your limit of pintails in there 30-some pounds this morning.
All right.
What do you want?
Jack, you just keep this line tight. Joe, you stay on the throttle for now.
They ain't there together. Will was in there. I guess he
Joe, stay on the throttle.
drove into town to
If he runs at me, I'm gonna need you to keep the line tight. Oh, sorry. Good call there.
safe.
Yep. Jack, keep this tight. I'm gonna clear lines. Come in right where I'm at.
Do you like the speed?
Little more speed. All right, maybe a little less if Jack's not gaining. I can get the line. Okay, Jack says he likes it.
Way to go.
Then we had the other one too. Remember how I said that's how they do? That's how those tunas like to do. Well, you didn't do anything. They bite funny. This could be a tuna. It could be a wahoo.
For sure.
No.
All right, slow down a little bit. You just watch Jack and let Jack tell you what he wants.
What do you want, Jack? Good, just like this. Just keep it like this. Step 4 knots. Yeah.
Here, Jack. I'm gonna give you this rod holder. Crank. You know what ignited the bite though? Planer pole.
Skipjack. Oh yeah, planer pole.
I don't know. Might have not been exactly what happened, but
There's a swivel.
Oh, it is?
yeah.
Supposed to do that.
Could just be a big skipjack too. But the way that happened made me feel like yellowfin. I'm just getting rods out of the way. How you feeling there, Jack?
Good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Color, we should have color.
Yeah, you got the little gaff for me? We just need a little gaff.
Oh,
Perfect.
you sure?
So
Where do you want me to move?
we're gonna have to probably this rod holder here. Yep, and then just turn that way.
I'm going sharp.
All right, Jack, you want me to take the rod? Here, I'll take the rod. You want a gaff or do you want to fight?
I don't care. Let's keep this yeah, you fight.
A little less throttle.
Turn to starboard a little.
Yep.
Come on, baby, let's get it in.
A little more throttle. It's a yellowfin.
Nice fish.
A little more throttle, Joe. Keep going, keep going. All right, less.
Straighten out.
Less. Turn hard, Joe. Turn. Keep it. You're gonna have to keep it in a circle the whole time. Ready, Jack? Hold on. Yep.
That's a tuna.
Got him. All right, get him in the boat.
Holy! Didn't work. Oh my God!
That's a nice fish.
What happened to our boat? Did you blow an artery?
We got him.
Good work, boys.
All right, let's get him back out.
Go to that mark, obviously.
Yep. Well, you can hang out for a second, but yeah. Damn, I wish we could have held on to both of them.
That's a big fish.
That's what the other one was too.
That's a big fish.
Yes!
Well done, boys.
We got one. DIY yellowfin.
Underneath.
I destroyed my...
Oh yeah, you're.
I don't care. Oh! What time is it? 9:45? Or probably 10:45 now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab ballyhoo.
There's a lot of plasma on the boat.
Yeah, they make a mess. Not all the time, but Jack made a great gaff shot, and unfortunately, that's
Yeah.
that's
He hit
part
an
of
artery.
it. Yeah,
You let him.
yeah. All right, I'm so happy. Everything held. Both the long riggers, blue and white, far. Typical yellowfins. Doing what?
Big points, new guy for gap shot. Nice.
Yeah, he crushed it. Yes, you got new ones.
Boy, that's a hell of a boat right
You drive. I'll take. I was worried he was gonna do this. I'm just gonna hang on to him. Did you get to peek over and see him in the water when he was coming up? Aren't they so beautiful? I'm gonna check for grass again. That's just me. Hey Jack, I'm gonna need some help here on these. We got grass on the chain, and then I'm gonna. Oh, bite, fish on. Got him. Guess we didn't have grass.
Still good?
Yep, we got him. Keep going. We're gonna see if we get another.
Okay. Speed is the same. Yep. Come on, baby. Could be a yellowfin.
Could be.
Yeah, it's bending like it. Oh.
We just talked earlier this morning where
Gonna go for a little longer because I'm holding it.
Tony said,
Okay. Stay in the 5 minutes.
yeah, that gave me a chance. I hear you, boy. Yeah, we had one do that the other day. Rascal. I like it when you get a little cooperation.
It's a decent looking fish. Yeah, it's not small, but I think it could be a dolphin hooked in the head, but it is what? Bonito.
It's got that look. Keep shooting left and right. Yeah, of course. That's bait for a big fish. Oh, I hope it's edible.
It should be. But if it's a yellowfin, we'll have to let it go.
It's like waving in front of the shark. I know. Oh, it's just getting it. I just saw the one color.
Poor guy. He might come off. He's still very frisky.
Yeah, he's busy.
Oh wow. Look at him now.
It's a nice size. I thought it was a bonita. That's a skipper. Nice size.
Let's get him in the cooler. Lead over there. Or not the cooler.
Cooler.
Turn to back here behind me, Jesse.
Live wells are on.
Go back to speed, Joe.
Got it.
To it, and there's a big old mark coming off the screen. Kept going. By the time it's going on the screen,
But yeah,
it's right by you.
Joe, I would say 3 of those yellowfin that size is all we can fit in one of your boxes up there. About 3 of those.
Fishing with a green stick.
Oh yeah. All right, Jack, you gonna open that for me?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
So we ended up fishing that area pretty thoroughly, and the skipjacks were still around. But after we caught a couple fish, I don't know if it was by coincidence boats moved in or they saw our boat slowed down, you know, when we were catching that fish. But we had about 6 or 7 boats all circling over that little zone that had those skipjacks, and we gave it several more passes and didn't get any more bites, and nobody else was fighting any fish. So we continued on and headed off a little further to the north of where we had been, but stayed in that same depth. We were up shallower, up on top of the shelf on the inshore side of the break was where we had that bite. So we decided to stick with the shallower water and see if we could pick off another. So this was a couple hours later in the day we got another bite.
That now, but it was still kind of early on where probably if we didn't have him there to tell us,
Lights out.
it'd be like, no, not risking that. No, like some of those. There we go.
That's a nice bite.
It's a nice fish. Good.
Yep.
It's big. It might be a water. It's shaking its head like crazy.
You said that last time too.
Well, this one's taking, this is not a minnow. Still taking lunch. Let me unload it. Start cranking stuff. Do you want to be on the rod or do you want to crank?
I don't care. I really don't care. No, doesn't matter to me. Just catch the fish. Yep. Look at it say no.
It's big.
Is it?
Yes. If it is a wahoo, we cannot let him turn his head.
Understood.
So I was pretty convinced this fish was going to be a wahoo because of the extreme head shakes he was giving me in the beginning. That's usually pretty indicative of the fish being a wahoo. And since we were tuna fishing, I was not fishing wire because yellowfins don't really like to bite on wire. So I was fishing fluoro. So that means if we did hook this wahoo, he was probably hooked in a way where if he turned his head a certain way, if you let him, you know, swim past the boat or change direction, that fluoro could end up making it to his teeth and you would lose the fish. So we were hoping that if it was a wahoo, we were going to be able to just keep him from being able to do that.
You know what I'm saying? You can put it up there. Beautiful. Yep. And now, Joe, you just get on the throttle and be ready to...
Look at it, buddy. Okay. You like the speed?
Yeah. This is a big fish, Joe. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
Not a stingray.
No.
Okay.
I'm getting big head shakes.
Get a different type of fish. Size of what?
Yellowfin. I just hope that I really feel like he's a wahoo because of the head shakes I'm getting, and I just really hope we got him hooked perfect.
Oh, I hope so.
But we're not here to fish for wahoo. Otherwise, we would have had wire on it. But Jack, I might have you get a little bigger gaff, bigger hook. This is going to be a nicer size fish, I believe. Jack, I think I'm going to have you be on the rod at the end. Here, you want to take over?
Sure.
And then when we get him close, we're going to go to this rod holder.
Okay.
You should just be able to steady gain and let Joe know if he needs to do anything with the throttle. Yeah. Keep it coming. All right. Keep cranking, keep cranking. Keep cranking, okay. Yeah, we should do that now. Joe, speed up a hair. Do not let him go past you. Speed up a little more, Joe. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
So I screwed up here. We left our long riggers out, and I was not anticipating to have to turn so hard on this fish because I thought it was going to be a wahoo, but you'll see what happens here. Basically, I just completely spaced out and forgot we had long riggers out there, so you'll see what happens.
What is it? Oh, it might be a... Oh, it's a big tuna. I believe it's a big tuna. Keep cranking, keep cranking, keep cranking. Joe, drive fast. Give me throttle, give me throttle. All right, good, good, good. It's a big tuna. Yep, big tuna. Keep cranking, keep cranking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're good, we're good. No, we're just doing what we're doing. I'll back the drag a little. He's freaking out. Crank, crank, crank. We're good. Slow down, Joe. You're doing good, Joe. Go faster for me. All right. Keep going. All right, slow down a little. Oh, I forgot we have our long riggers out. Keep cranking, keep cranking, keep cranking. You can pick the rod up if you want. Joe, turn. Joe, turn. Oh, gosh. All right. All right. Keep going. Come on with it. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it. All right, slow down, Joe. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Wow, he's not that big. He was just really mad. All right, slow down. Out of gear for me, Joe. Out of gear. No. I think I got him. Maybe one, maybe one. I totally goofed up here with our long riggers, but we got him. It's definitely bigger.
That's bigger than the last one.
Sorry, I made you drive in a circle and I forgot we had our lines
I
out.
was trying to, I didn't want
Yeah, no, but we got him.
All right, we got him, brother.
Got to do what we got to do.
Big one. Woo!
Whew, okay. All right, just leave it out of gear and we'll clean up this mess.
Protect the engine so it's not...
Yes. I'm probably going to unhook him and I might just go straight to the box.
Yeah.
Because you saw what that other one did. Yeah, just stay out of gear. Jack, you want to open that for me?
Yeah.
Much bigger fish. Yep, he won't fit. Yep. Good problem. Yep. He barely fits. I'm sorry, yeah, I got excited.
Not inside?
Nope. Good to go. Sorry for the drama, Joe. Next time we'll pull them in. I thought it was a wahoo though, and with wahoo you don't have to do those circles. You just turn a little bit and he's skipping, and I'm really glad it wasn't a wahoo. He took too much drag. Here, let me get my knife and cut his gills.
Are those two safe? We're
Yes.
good. Never touched nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't even have to retie.
No, this is a big...
gonna try to stab him in the head.
Yeah. Brain.
I got it.
So he fits in the box, but
Barely. I had to smash his tail in there. Hold on a second. Planer. Yeah.
So here we are on day two. Day two seemed a little more conducive to tuna fishing. We had a little bit more wind and it was cloudy. So that's usually a little better than a bright bluebird day like we had the day before. So we were excited. Got out there early and wanted to make it an early day because we had to make our trek back home once we got back. So we were only going to be able to fish till about 1 o'clock. But hopes were high. Hoped to build on what we had found the day before.
yeah, skip it. You see anything up there, Jack?
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Right in this smooth patch of water.
So we spent most of our day, most of our morning a little deeper out where most of the fleet was, and we did not have any bites. And unlike the day before, there was almost nobody ever stopped fighting a fish this morning. The day before, there were several boats catching fish. So we decided to move back in shallower to where those skipjacks were the day before. See if we could maybe find another fish up there since there was nobody in there, but got in there and found the skipjacks, so you see what happens.
No, we got to skip that. The big,
We got skipjack there.
keep going. Slow it down a little.
We're gonna have to slow down.
You want me to get this back there and have some skipjack? Slow a little bit, Jack? Huh?
Slow down a little.
Slow down a little. Already though. He's a gorgeous fish. Keeper. So you called it. They were right through there.
I was hoping the long rigger bite was going to be a yellowfin. Skippy.
So we caught one skipjack there, had a couple of them hooked, but I did see that the fish on the long rigger was a skipjack and not a yellowfin, but that was in the exact same place that they were the day before. So there must be some sort of feature on the bottom that makes something happen right there that those fish like. It was kind of remarkable that the skipjacks were sitting literally right where they were the day before. But anyway, no yellowfins for us this time. We fished around a bit more and had a couple more skipjack bites, but again, I don't know. I'm not blaming boats for like coming over to fish. Like everybody fishes on top of each other, just how it is when you're anywhere near the point. But as soon as I guess when you slow the boat down, especially when the fishing's slow, people are just watching. And so it was like we went in there and we were half a mile from anybody, and then next thing you know, like there's boats everywhere. So we fished for a little bit longer in there, but didn't get any more bites, and decided to head back to the north again like we had the day before.
Keep going, keep going. Don't stop unless I see them jump.
I'm doing 9.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So I hadn't seen any tunas jumping, but the ocean was really dead in this region this day, and the day before was not the case. But you see these storm petrels flying around, and I don't know if you saw that there was a big slick we went through right there, and that was by far the most enticing thing we had seen thus far on the day. So I was just kind of goofing off throwing the popper, but we were hoping we were going to pick something up on the troll as we went through there. That's why I told Joe not to slow the boat down unless I saw a tuna jumping.
Are you? That's the best thing we've seen all day right there.
Yeah. North, huh?
That was a big slick where the tunas had been feeding. Yeah, this looks really good. This is what we need to be fishing around.
Can you put that in the ice?
Yeah,
for me?
I will. I just wanted to be back here when you said we were. Yeah, that was probably that might have been bait there.
Okay.
But there was tunas, because when you see that happening with the chicks picking like that, and they stay where the tunas are. Our tower boat buddy from earlier who we saw catch it. Yes! Get him! Yeah, I think so. Well, hard to say, but you can go ahead and slow the boat down. It doesn't feel very big, so I have a feeling we can leave our stuff out. Okay. Jack, you want to catch it?
I don't care. Go ahead and do it.
Joe, didn't you want to gaff something?
Yeah, I'll gaff it.
All right. I mean, it could be a yellowfin.
Okay. I'll gaff it.
You want me to drive?
Nope, he's got it.
Okay.
But definitely a fish on it.
Yeah.
Good
100%.
Can you tell the weight from him now? Or?
It's decent. It's head shaking. Slow down a little for me.
You want reels in it on?
I don't think so. If it felt like a big fish, I would treat it differently. But it just doesn't feel very big.
Not wobbly?
No. I mean, it feels, it's bigger than, I think it's bigger than the skipjack we caught the other day. It could be a yellowfin. Could be a king mackerel, could be I mean, it's hard to say. But I've felt him shake his head a couple times. Give me some speed, because I'm going to take the planer off.
A little more speed.
Keep going. There you go. Okay, you can slow back down. Okay. Give me a head shake there. And you know how you're going to have to slightly turn right?
Yep. A little bit to port or starboard. That's nice. I just saw the head shake.
Doesn't look super big.
No.
Could be.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I see color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tuna.
Yeah, it's a yellowfin. He might be too short, so I think we should sling him in. He might be too small.
Yeah.
I bet he's a keeper.
All right.
Let's find out. I have a tape measure. Oh, he's gonna be close. I have a tape measure.
Good driving, Cat. Great. What's the number?
27 fork.
Do you want to waypoint it? That's gonna be close.
No, you don't need to.
28 and a half.
He is right on 27.
We're good.
All right, we're keeping him.
Good.
That is a BLT.
What's BLT?
Barely legal tuna.
Oh.
Aren't they so beautiful?
Yeah. Would you put the live well, leaning post live well on? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, planner.
Pretty word, yeah. Can we circle this again?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I like this.
I'm gonna check him one more time. Cause I want to know if he's like good to go. Hell yeah. I'll argue with the Coast Guard on that one.
Famous last words. I did sort of end up having to argue, not with the Coast Guard, but with a game warden. This was unfortunately the only yellowfin we caught this day. Fishing was a lot slower for us, but it was legal. I mean, I measured him twice. They got to be 27 fork. He was like 27 and an eighth. I felt pretty good about that. And by the time we got to the dock, game warden walks up. I was pretty confident when I pulled it out of the cooler, and then it was significantly smaller than he was out there. I guess sitting in that cold ice can make them shrink. Luckily, we were able to shimmy the fish around a little bit, measure him on this side, measure him on that side, and got him to touch. But I would say in the future, I would recommend your personal size limit should be about 27 and a quarter on yellowfins. Now, granted, had we been catching lots of nice fish, I would not have kept that tuna, but this was like 11 a.m. That was our first real bite of the day, so I was keeping him. We had a little bit of time invested in this one, so legal fish. I'm gonna take him home. But yeah, yellowfins can shrink a little bit. Just be warned.
He wants to be friends.
And this is going to be the last fishing clip of the day. It was about 1 o'clock. We had been up north and we fished our way down south. Now we're a little bit south of the point, and we found some really good tuna marks. Could not get them to bite. Didn't see them jumping. Fished around. I mean, we ran over them a couple times. The marks were only 100 feet deep. That's like when you look back and you're expecting all the rods to go down. Some really nice schools of fish, but they just were not feeding. And we had that planer down too. And the last school of fish we ran over was when we had all the rods up and all we had was the planer out. And I'm pretty darn convinced that the school of tunas was so thick that my planer bounced off of a fish. Because you'll watch what happens. And I don't know how a fish could make the rod do that and not trip the planer, other than if the planer or the line bounced off of a tuna, because we had clear best tuna mark of the whole trip when this happened. And obviously it was at the very end of the day when we had to go home. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think happened here.
That's another school of them. Well, we only have a planer in the water. Maybe they'll bite us.
Oh yeah, they did. Another one, a whole school right here.
Yep. We missed one. Take the boat out of gear. Where's the popper? Turn us around.
Yeah, I made a couple last-ditch efforts here. Threw some poppers around after we pulled everything in the general area of these marks, and I dropped a jig into one of the marks, but it just was not meant to be. They were not playing nice for us this day. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and now you get to see some tuna cutting. I've eaten some skipjacks before, and they're all right. They're definitely not as good as yellowfin or blackfin, but they don't really have a strong flavor. What's always been off-putting about them to me is that they're a little more firm, and they don't melt in your mouth like the yellowfin and blackfin does. But Joe wanted to try smoking some of these. I figured they'd probably be really good for that. He likes to smoke a lot of fish, and we didn't catch a bunch of yellowfin, so we figured why not, and just experiment with a fish that otherwise gets used as bait or pitched back. The one thing that is pretty crazy about them is they have so much bloodline relative to the size of their fillets. And another thing that surprised me was that the skipjack, even though I've always felt like they are a little more firm, if you've ever eaten one raw, they're pretty firm. These fish, they both sat in a cooler packed in ice for 2 days from the first day until we obviously cleaned the fish on the third day after getting home. And the skipjacks were softer than the yellowfin. The yellowfin held up a lot better as far as making it, through those 3 days being on ice, which surprised me. You could kind of see where that meat was kind of coming apart on the skipjack there, where I had to trim off that little bit. But yeah, it turned out fine, and we're going to make some smoked fish something out of it.